So, you guys want to go ahead and give some picks with the spread?
Oh boy,
I'm
let
ready
me
for it.
let me
Hit
some
good last
picks.
week.
Yeah, you picked good last week. You both picked good last week. I did not. So looking at the scores last week. By the way, from now on we're gonna keep track of the picks from every week.
Perfect.
Ronan and Colby were both 4-2. Where they differed, however, Ronan picked Green Bay, Colby picked Arizona, and then Colby picked New England, whereas Ronan picked the Chargers, and then both of you picked Kansas City, but I picked the Giants, and they covered the +10. They
But you
covered
All
it.
right, you take your 2 wins.
I was 2-4,
Get
but
out.
I'll take that Giants win. It feels like 7. Okay. And Ronan, I do want to point out, I marked it down. I told you I'd mark it down and come back to you.
No.
Mahomes did not throw for 350 yards and
Did
2
he get the
touchdowns.
win?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but
Hey, you know what? I can't even be mad. I played against him in fantasy this week. I'm glad he didn't. I said that, and then I looked at my fantasy matchup moving forward or for that week, and I was scared shitless.
I
So
don't.
if I'm gonna be wrong, I was glad I was wrong about that.
I
Sure, I
I
was
can't
wrong about
even.
other things, but
Probably.
let's get into the picks.
Oh yeah.
So first off, we've got Minnesota +5.5 at Baltimore -5.5. What are you guys thinking?
Baltimore off of a bye week. Lamar having a week to rest. Yeah, give me Baltimore.
That 5.5 is what's really bothering me because I said it earlier talking about Minnesota. If that if they can establish that run game early and then they start spreading out the offense a little bit as the game goes on, that offense is still very, very good. And that defense is nothing to scoff at, and it's never gonna be anything to scoff um, at least for the next few years. That 5.5 is very, very tough for me. I think I'm going to take Minnesota just because of the spread.
I'm going Baltimore -5.5. I think, yeah, coming off that bye week, they're gonna be ready.
See,
We've got. Oh, go ahead.
my bad. I don't
No, you're
think
good.
we don't know what we're gonna get out of that Vikings offense. It's just I think the Baltimore's defense is able to stop Minnesota's offense, but I don't think Minnesota's defense will be able to contain Lamar Jackson at all.
I
What
think
about
that's
the? We've got. Oh, you good?
no. Go ahead. You're
We've
good.
got the New England -4 at Carolina Panthers +4. What do you think?
I think Carolina's defense can stop Mac Jones. Uh, Gilmore's playing. From what I understand, that defense, it's not completely healthy. It's not supposed to be completely healthy until mid-December, probably playoff time if they make the playoffs. Um, I think Carolina +4 is not a bad bet to take.
Well, this goes off of, for me at least, is CMC playing, but we don't know about it. We record this on a Tuesday. It will come Thursday or Friday. We'll figure out if CMC's playing. But at this point, I need New England. I think that the coaching is going to tell Matt Rule that will suffocate Sam Darnold just like they used to and kill the Panthers.
Yeah, but Sam Darnold's got weapons now.
Man, we've been saying that all season.
That one
I don't.
loss, that one loss that they had whenever they went into overtime, I don't put that all on Sam Darnold. The receivers just dropped every pass that was thrown to him.
Okay, that game, yeah, I give you that. But
No,
he's
I
also,
don't think it's all.
No, I mean he's had his share of bad games. Every quarterback's gonna have that.
but Sam Darnold's also going to be playing the the Super Bowl winning coach Bill Belichick who he used to see twice a year. I'm pretty sure he can just go and pull up his very extensive playbook on Sam Darnold and know what to call to beat him.
Yeah, pull out his playbook from his socks. Love that. I don't know if you guys saw that video of Belichick pulling the playbook out of his
I did.
socks.
Good.
I love that.
Everything in this sucks. The challenge flag, his playbooks. Hey, good for him.
You got to keep them somewhere. Got to keep those pockets.
Multi-purpose.
Got to keep those pockets empty to keep your hands warm.
God, you both made pretty good cases. Originally, I wanted to take Carolina +4, but I think I'm gonna go New England -4. I think,
Last week you stick with your gut. This week you switch up.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I was on the fence to begin with, but I think Bill will be able to dial something up, scare the shit out of Sam Darnold, and make him see some ghosts again.
Just like old
It's
time.
it's not in
Just like
MetLife.
old times.
It's not in MetLife. There are no ghosts. All right,
Uh,
maybe there are. Maybe there are. My fault.
there might be.
You never
What
know.
was the oh shit. What, the Blind Side? What was the story that the lady told him? There were like bodies under the field or something.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Why? How she made Michael Orr commit to Ole Miss and not a certain place.
Yeah.
Hey, the Panther Stadium isn't that old.
You don't know what's going on under there. But anyway,
Halloween was last week, okay? Halloween was last week.
next up we've got Cleveland +2.5 at Cincinnati -2.5. What are you feeling?
My gut wants me to go Cleveland, but after what I saw, that how ineptitude that offense was, or ineptic, I guess it would be the way to say it. I gotta go Bengals.
This is man.
Big Ben did enough to beat the Cleveland defense. I think Joe Burrow and that offense will do numbers against them.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm taking Cincy.
Yeah, I think it's a clean sweep here. I think we go Cincy.
There we
Look
go.
at that.
I can't wait for Cleveland to upset and just
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all just gonna be
I'll
throwing
take
our
the
hands in
loss
there.
on this one.
We're throwing papers in the air, just being pissed.
I'll be scratching my head. Just, how did that happen?
Let's see. Next up, we've got the Chargers -1.5 at Philly +1.5. This one's kind of, I don't know.
It's
I
right
think
there
one
on the
and a half is
fence.
a little bit generous. I feel like you could probably give, well, generous for the Chargers. I feel like you could give Philly a little bit more. I'm personally
I mean,
taking Chargers -1.5. I think they're gonna bounce back.
haven't the Chargers dropped their past like 2 games
Yeah, I mean
against?
they got to pick back up somehow or at some point, right?
You would think, but yeah, no. Even with Philly scoring 44 against the Detroit Lions, I still think that the Chargers end up winning this.
You're taking LA.
Jake, don't do it. Jake, don't
I'm
do it. I
taking
know you're thinking it.
LA. It's a
Don't.
sweep. It's a sweep. It's another clean sweep. We're taking LA. Herbert didn't even play all that
Okay.
bad against New England. So I think it's good to go for them.
Okay, next up we've got Green Bay +1 at Kansas City -1. Kansas City -1 with that record, huh? Against Green Bay?
Mm,
I don't know how I feel about that.
Mm,
Just to clarify, I'm getting these off of FanDuel Sportsbook. It's a Tuesday, so these are subject to change, but these are that's the spread right now.
man.
I just for solely, I don't know what the Chiefs are. They seem to win a game, lose a game, and they just beat the Giants by 3 points. I think Green Bay comes in and handles their business.
My initial question is, does Green Bay have their three receivers this game? Or at
Devontae
least
Adams is back at least.
Devontae Adams is back at least. I'm taking Green Bay.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the guy.
Oh,
Oh,
You
Listen,
saw what happened last week.
No, I know.
You saw
Packers.
what
I
happened
know.
last
I
week.
do like the Packers. You're right, and I do think that they're the better team. Don't get me wrong. I don't know. Kansas City and Arrowhead. It's not prime time. I don't believe either. Is it?
I don't think
I
so.
don't think
So
so.
I mean, no pressure. Really. I mean, obviously pressure, but a little teensy bit less
Oh,
pressure.
There's a lot of pressure going into this. The Chiefs are 4-4. They take another
Yeah.
loss.
No, they take another loss. What?
It doesn't.
They're out for the season.
Not out
They're
for
in the
the
AFC.
Yeah, anything can happen in the AFC. I hate it. But I don't think they just don't seem like they can get momentum going in their way. It seems like they win a game, then lose a game, just like every time.
All right, Ronan.
Ah,
All right, Ronan.
Hey,
All right.
you're staying on that limb. We'll go ahead and go on to the next game.
I'm gonna stick.
hey,
I'm gonna stick on the tree
I
trunk for
think
now.
Green Bay is the better team. Do not get me wrong. Aaron Rodgers, at least for this season, is the better quarterback. Uh, ev- shoot, Adams back will be a very nice feat, but
But
I don't know if Eric Stokes or even Jair Alexander is going to be able to keep up with Tyreek.
I don't care. I don't care about the offense, dude. That defense of Kansas City has not been able to hold on to anything really this season.
Do we know if Melvin is going to be playing?
I
Melvin
think
Ingram?
so because if Vaughn's playing on Sunday night, I would assume Melvin would be able to play Sunday because we've sat Melvin Ingram the past 2 weeks because he's been wanting to be traded a long time.
I don't know. I think if they can get to Rodgers early, that pass rush, because I mean, it's not like they have bad players on the defense. It's just they haven't been productive.
They live and die by the pass rush. If the pass rush
Mhm.
doesn't get there, they give up 7.1 yards a play. But if Frank Clark, Chris Jones, and Melvin Ingram are all screaming at you, then those DBs will play better. But
Mhm.
it's just yet to be seen yet.
Yeah. Next up, Arizona -1 at San Francisco +1. It's another. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that spread.
There's a lot of like really close projections this week, and I don't love it.
Who's the Cardinals' backup quarterback? Colt McCoy?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Hey, if Colt's starting, give me Arizona. Give it to
What?
me.
Yeah. You know what? I'm with them. Give me
Yep, give me Arizona. Give it to me.
I don't
Carl,
think Jimmy Garoppolo could beat that defense still.
I don't think Jimmy Garoppolo is going to outperform Colt McCoy.
Oh my god, don't say that.
Don't quote me on that. Do not quote me on that. This is
you know
all
what? Give me
jokes.
San Fran. Give me San Fran.
I don't blame you for that pick.
Say pick, but I just think that the Cardinals they'll beat them.
Let's see. Next up, Sunday night, Tennessee +7.5 at the Rams -7.5. Derrick Henry will not be playing because he is out for the season,
Dodge
unfortunately.
a bullet.
Okay.
Mm,
No,
Yeah,
dodge the bullet. Your middle.
we have no run stop.
If Derrick Henry just could get past the line of scrimmage,
He's gone
he was gonna have 200 yards against the Rams.
easily. Because I
But
mean, our safeties are not huge guys, so
Taylor
they could
Rapp.
get turned into Josh Norman very quickly.
But with him being out, it has to be the Rams. Gotta have to take that.
is Adrian Peterson on the active roster?
I think he was signed to the practice squad and got moved up to active roster. It's not updated in fantasy yet. Trust me, I would know. I picked him up. So it hasn't updated yet. He has no point projections, but I think that'll change come like Wednesday or Thursday. Don't do it.
Adrian Peterson, man. I watched Adrian Peterson tear up my defense for years. All right.
Yeah, but that was also a 20
long ago.
Adrian Peterson.
I don't. Hey, it's the name alone. All right. You're telling me if Michael Jordan walked out onto a basketball court, you don't think he'd still drop 20?
Yes, I don't think he would drop 20.
All right. Your opinion is invalid here. I'm taking the Rams as
Also,
much as.
the Chicago fan.
All right. Listen. I'm still taking the Rams, but I do hope Adrian Peterson.
At least you're not insane.
I'm not completely insane.
Yeah.
I yet this these teams are about to drive me insane. I do hope that AP gets some PT though, get some reps, and takes one to the crib. That'd be cool.
I think it'll be a mostly was it Chase McNichols? Is that his first?
Jeremy.
Jeremy. Sorry, Jeremy. But I think it'll be mostly his show against the Rams.
I'm gonna have to go. I'm going with my Rams. I think the spread will be relatively close to that 7.5 mark, but I think the Rams are definitely gonna win it, and I think that they'll cover. Uh, Finally, we have Chicago plus 6.5 at Pittsburgh minus 6.5 on Monday night. A
Oh,
battle of your two favorite teams. I'll go ahead and you know what? I'll go ahead and go first, and let the fans of the two teams kind of battle it out. I struggled with this one a little bit.
The spread's a bitch.
It
yeah,
is.
yeah. The
It
spread.
is. I, you know, uh, I'm gonna take Chicago plus 6.5, but Pittsburgh's gonna win it.
That's all I
Don't
wanted to
stop
hear.
clapping.
That's
You're still
that's
gonna
that's
lose,
what I wanted to
maybe.
hear.
You might cover the 6.5, but you're still gonna have a one extra loss in your record. And
You know
Pittsburgh
what?
wearing their color rush. I
Hey,
don't
you
know.
know
I
what?
know that doesn't matter to y'all, but Pittsburgh's undefeated in color rush.
Hey, you know what? I'm ready for them to take their first loss in the Color Rush jerseys. Okay, that's beside the point. Mac is currently questionable for the game, by the way, as is Damian Williams. And I don't see David Montgomery on the injury chart, which is a good sign. Unless he's out for the season and I missed something, which I probably did, knowing
I thought Montgomery got put on IR.
I don't see him on here at all.
They
Um,
have him on the injury report because he's on IR.
well, it has Deion Bush on here and he's on IR.
He is on IR, but he is scheduled to make his return.
There it is. David Montgomery's back. Clomac is questionable, but I think he's
I
day
thought
to
he
day right now.
I thought he was out for multiple weeks with
He
his
was out
foot.
for this past game, but he is questionable day to day right now. He'll probably be closer to a game time decision. If Mac plays, and I think Akeem Hicks is still playing. I know he was out this week, but I think he's back this week. If Mac plays, I'm hammering that Chicago plus 6.5. I'm honest. I'm taking the Chicago plus 6.5 regardless. I feel confident this week. I do think I give a lot of credit to that Pittsburgh defense like all the time, but I think this is a week where Justin Fields can really prove himself, especially if David Montgomery's back and if that defense is mostly healthy. I think it's going to be a big week for the Bears.
Just can keep it within a field goal.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going back and forth with this. Give me Pittsburgh. It's not about to be a clean sweep for Chicago.
You weren't allowing it.
I'm not gonna allow that. But I think Chicago will cover. But also with the way that Pittsburgh's offensive line has been growing throughout this year, with the rookies actually learning what they're doing, the bye week only helped. Running for Najee alone almost ran for 100 yards against the Browns front seven. I think the defense will come out, show why Justin Fields is a rookie, stop the run game, and Big Ben will lead us to another win.
That
I
facts.
like it.
Those
Yeah, I'm
Cubs-
probably about to regret taking Chicago. But
And
welcome
who
to
is
my world.
who is your tackles, Jake? Just who are your tackles?
don't
Jason
even
Peters.
answer that. You're about to make me switch my answer.
Don't listen. Not
Is
too
it
much.
Elijah Wilkinson, the other one?
I
is
think Larry Borum's getting the start.
Yeah,
Am I
Larry.
allowed to change my pick?
Oh,
Am I allowed to?
Borum
Am I
versus
allowed to?
okay.
Am I allowed to change my pick?
Jason Peters did say that Larry Borum got the start last week, by the way. And I believe he's getting the start again this week.
Yes, you're allowed to change your pick, Ronan.
Yeah,
I'm changing my pick.
I hate it. You sure you
Hey,
don't want to?
You could rub it in our face if the Monday night hits again.
Oh, I plan
Yeah,
on
there you go.
opening if
There
if if I hit on it again next week. I plan on opening next week with that.
You
I
can hit on
plan
all
on
you
it.
want, but you're not getting a win. That's all that matters.
You don't know that.
I do know that.
No, you don't. You do not.
We'll see come Monday night, Jake.
All right. Best of luck to you, brother.
Oh, it's going to be a shit show.
I can see the Snapchat messages now.
Dude, it's gonna be like 10-7. It's gonna be something like
It,
that.
it is. It really is.
The Bears defense, it will be good enough to make Big Ben look like a 39-year-old quarterback, but my defense is good enough to make Justin Fields look like a rookie.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fields is gonna get sacked like 4 times.
More.
Big Ben's gonna be.
If
I don't
Cleveland
even
got 10
check
sacks,
the
I
time.
win 11.
If Myles Garrett had 5.5 sacks against us, TJ Watt better have at least 6.